Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to 0 Hour. We are in the grand finals for the 2018 World Series. Do not check your calendar. It is still 2018. How dare you accuse us of being slow with these uploads?
Exactly. And this is the cast you were looking for. We hope you're keen to watch it. We're keen.
You don't need to
Yellow
see our
videos.
identification papers.
Fargoo will be the China Vanilla.
Move along. And Sexiee will be the GLA demo. Yeah, we've been a little busy lately, and by we I mean especially Blake.
This is my first day off in a month, so feels
Yeah.
good, man.
You can probably tell by the rugged facial hair. You've been, tell us, Blake, what have you been doing?
I've been doing stuff at a car wash, which is my day work now. Parents took over a business, so we've been fixing it up, putting a new auto wash in and a bunch of other things. But just for the last few months, I've been like 7 days a week. I had a couple of days off over Christmas, so that was good. So, been very busy, but I do have a rugged tradie beard, which I was going to shave off, but I thought you should all witness the majesty that is this Ranger beard.
Yeah, I actually told him, like, nah, like, shave it after this video.
Yeah.
Because now all the Blake fanboys will be like, oh my god, keep it forever. And he'll be like, no. Anyway,
Good fun.
terrorist here, gonna be blowing up some trucks. Hopefully both of them. Good splitting of the trucks though, means he can't get both.
Oh no. Bad luck, truck. It was actually pretty well microed, and then the GAT driver just went right in front of him and cut him off.
Yeah, that was pretty good though. I think it was a forced fire because
Yeah.
he blew up the truck and also
Yeah.
damaged those buildings. And he will need to use the dozer to repair those. Now, one thing about 0 Hour that's interesting is 0 Hour is the only CNC game where you don't have to pay for repairs. Like, it is free to repair buildings.
Is it the only one, really? That's cool.
Well, because every
Yeah.
other CNC game, it's like it's a global ability.
Right.
You press
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the
You don't have,
magic
like, repairing
repair
units, yeah.
wrench of repairs, and it drains money over time. Which I think is generally a better mechanic, because then it means that partial damage harassment is actually rewarded.
So, double dragon take deny here from Sexiee. Took out the one on the right and the left flank, which is good. Guessing that was our little blue aqua icon on the left-hand side. This forward tunnel network will have a bit denied, so that's good for Fargoo.
Tunnel gets denied, so not a lot of tunnels on the right side. One on the left, one in the center, another one being built in the middle of the map. Sexiee also looking for an oil cap. Fargo, no signs of any red guards, so probably going to be a lotus cap at some point. We should probably also add in that since you'll now be working less, we'll have a bit more time for casting.
Yes. Yeah. With any luck, that'll be nice. So.
We didn't exactly like the one video per week, which is sort of what it's been
Yeah.
for the last month or so.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate happenstance, but yeah, gotta work, gotta make dollar bills. But
Especially
yeah.
if you're a hacker.
Yeah, especially if you're a hacker, yeah, they have to make dollar bills. It's in their contract. They got to do that. But yeah, no, I'll hopefully have way more time. But yeah, 7 days a week, like sometimes 12-hour days is like pretty intense, forever. But I'm enjoying my day off so far. I'm actually I'm going with the old. This is an early reveal, but I'm going with the old
Ooh.
GG comfy pants.
Good.
I got straight comfy pants on. Like there's no suit pants on underneath this. I'm a barefoot in PJs. It's feeling pretty good.
Good micro with this technical. This dragon tank is going to be free scrap offerings. The Vet 2 for the repair as well. You may go for these trucks, however, it is next to the war factory.
Yeah, it could be kind of hard. Just depends on what comes out of the war factory, but we'll find a very nice deny onto the dragon tank as well. Death blob rolling up from Fargoo.
Now,
Pretty nice timing attack.
in the past, we've called these the Uber technicals. I'm thinking maybe we should call them the balanced technicals.
Balance.
Because they're very balanced.
They are very balanced. It's technically not Vet 3 though, so it's not Uber yet.
Right.
It has to be Vet 3 and double
Yes,
scrap.
it's underpowered. It only gets balanced at Vet 3 double strap. No, it is Vet 3.
Ah, there
it
we
is
go,
going
nice.
in, destroys that that quad. Outposts a little far forward, so the RPGs are doing some great damage towards them. The uber balanced technical quad of death is also just continuing to hunt down these isolated tanks. Not a good engagement for Fargoo. He's lost everything here, and behind this, Sexiee has now thrown down his palace.
Yeah, that's good. Very nice defense from Sexiee. The balanced nickel helped out a lot, so very helpful. We'll be loading up the palace with some RPGs as well. That's good to see.
What could you put inside of that balanced nickel to make it even more balanced?
I think can it really be more balanced than it already is? I think it's pretty balanced as is.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
You
So,
think it doesn't need any buffs?
Nah, I think she'll be right.
All
So,
right.
I think people would build technicals way more if they just came like that straight out of the arms dealer. So
Yeah,
I
it's a
think-
good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I'll forward it
Yeah.
on to the EA balance team who are working hard on a balance patch for 0 hour. It's coming out any day, boys.
Yeah.
Any day.
We're very keen.
I've been waiting since 2003. Just any day now. Forward supply for Fargoo. You will need that to counter the third, or rather the oil cap of Sexiee. Jarman's on the field, however, does get a snipe with the dragon tank, and there's a worker in position.
Nice, that's really good play. Sexiee can, oh, that's the wrong way, dragon tank. Actually gets denied by the ECM. I was going to take grab that back inside the tunnel network, but excellent Jarman timing will defend this tunnel network.
Okay, now here is the quad push. Takes some damage from the building, and the dragon tank firewalls here are disastrously effective. Double firewall is doing so much damage. This was not a good engagement for Sexiee. Didn't even take out much. I think only a single vehicle was destroyed by the China. This dragon tank may fall down. Both of them, in fact, are very low, and the scumbag Gatling tank blocks him, but he survives.
Yikes, that wasn't great. Both dragon tanks surviving. Half the quads were focusing a garrison for some reason. I'm not sure what the plan was there from Sexiee. It wasn't a good push. Fargoo will retain his central hold of the map. Even got a propaganda tower up. Machine loves his propaganda towers.
I do, however, the dragon tank didn't get the memo. He's going old school. Maybe he's just old-fashioned. Wants to repair himself at a war factory, just like my daddy did. Didn't have any of this
These
prop
fancy
tower
propaganda
nonsense
centers, yeah.
back in my day. Real men repair themselves on war factories. There is a lot more quads, however, replenishing that army very quickly, but now that garrison is going to be doing some great damage.
Pretty
Well,
quick deny.
Didn't last very long though.
Yeah.
Only 2 tank hunters, not really much.
Yeah, a couple of quads shut down. That could be interesting. I don't know if Fargoo wants to push past his propaganda tower. It's kind of safe because there aren't any right side tunnel networks. Sexie's kind of only pushing from this left hand side. There are 2 tunnel networks over there, not one on the right. So pushing to take out these disabled quads could be a good play. Is that a demo bike? or-
Yeah, Demo Bike decides to try and 1v1 the fire. Did not go well. You can go up the cliff, so he could actually swoop around that. Jarman, another deny of the flame tank in the exact same spot as well. And now there's a Lotus on the field, but he knows that Jarman just fired, and now the Lotus has revealed the Jarman in turn. Well, that went even worse than last time, thanks to the ECM.
Lotus going for Lotus gets the shutdown on the dragon tank. That was a pretty good play. We can see that get denied. It's going to be chained by the ECM. Jarman gets the deny though. That's good. So the dragon tank's actually going to come back online. If Fargoo doesn't find any other units in time.
Lotus will also be healing from that prop tower.
Okay,
Yeah, that was a
means-
pretty risky play given how close the Jarman was. Generally shouldn't go for the Lotus cap when there's a Jarman nearby. Nice firewall here as well. The demo bike, however, is able to swoop around the side
Play,
and
good
only
play.
take partial damage.
A couple of MiGs in the air as well. How many MiGs? How many MiGs do we have? It's one maybe 2. Could just be for the Jarman.
Jarman, yeah, demo bikes as well. Or buggies at some point.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any Palace tech though. There's no buggies, battle buses.
Sexiee just playing it safe on this third supply. We see a couple of black markets going up. The command center gets finished, so very safe play. I'd say we're pretty close to 3 generals. 3-star generals powers at this point.
Yeah, that's probably why he went in the command center, is because he has the demo rebel ambush available. Dragon tanks can't damage each other, but they can damage trucks.
Oh, double deny. That's why it gets taken out.
This is a great preemptive firewall. The
It's a
workers
lot of fire.
can't mine from there. Also getting the tunnel as well. More firewalls down here, so how do you
That's
engage
charming.
this with quads? Well, they're going directly into the fray, apparently. They're taking a fair bit of damage. Quads are coming in as well. Loses both of those MiGs, however. And only now does the black napalm come online. Doesn't retarget the firewall, but Demo Bike comes through. The army is split, but still gets the ECM.
The firewall's still going, complete with black napalm. All of the workers have now been denied, and the majority of the quads, though 4 of them, are still up. We see the trucks in the forward lines getting replaced. German looks like has sniped 2 of the Dragon tanks on the left-hand side. One of the Red Guard is going to cap that. I think the quads should get it in time, though. Nice.
Has pushed through the left flank. The oil derrick is now exposed. Yeah, nice. Going for that one immediately, not wasting any time. Firewall going to be even more deadly with the black napalm and can continue to deny the mining. Oh, nope, just kidding. There's the Jarman. Oh, Mig, what the hell was that?
Yeah, that was not a good play. I'm guessing going for the Jarman, but that was, yeah, it was really badly timed. Jarman wouldn't have been revealed, and there were just too many quads in the area. A bunch of Red Guard coming online. Wow, it was a full evac, but Jarman snipes almost all of them.
I think he was looking to time it with the Dragon tank down the south.
Right.
But the MiGs were a few seconds too soon, so they took the brunt of the quad firepower. Lotus has snuck through. Could get the command center. It is in a very exposed, cappable position. Radar van's actually nearby the black markets too, so could reveal that Lotus.
Yeah, probably going to get the command center and just get taken out by whatever pops out of the tunnel networks, but I'd say that's pretty worth. Like, it's kind of close enough for a quad pop that we could get the deny into the Lotus, but I think denying the command center is not a bad play.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the regular Lotus, not the China infantry super balanced Lotus. So gonna be hard to use it when there's all those tunnels nearby.
There's the RD strike coming in as well. Oh, dude, is that going to go for the radar van? How sick would that be? That would be a great play. I think it's just going to go workers, but if that went for the radar van, that would be awesome from Fargoo. Yeah, it's just workers. Man, I'm kind of disappointed. That would have been the sickest of sick plays.
Well, carpet bomb. He's not done just yet. Could get this black market. Needs to cancel that one. I don't. No, that was a cancel there. The arms dealer isn't quite destroyed. Nalos can go in. Quads are actually out in the field, so that's a great time. But now they're retreating back, so couldn't quite make it work. Is going for the capture.
Outside of radar detection range as well, so very good play.
Oh, he's firewalling
yikes.
his own mines.
Yeah, actually removed the, so replaced them. Retargeted with the firewall to try and stop denying the mines, if that makes sense. Lotus is finished off by the pop from the tunnels, but that was as expected. Kind of surprised it was Black Market and not Command Center. I think that probably would have been more worth, but
Would have been sick if he mine dropped this tunnel, because then he couldn't pop out for the Lotus.
That would have been cool.
Oh, okay, here comes the MiGs. They go for the tunnel. It's probably a firestorm. Oh, no, it isn't a firestorm. The fourth one was too late. That would have been disastrous for those quads. They were all out in the open, and they couldn't go back into that tunnel. This is a fair amount of Dragon tanks as well. It's just a little late with that firewall. The tunnels are being re-established. The supplies are still being mined.
Fargoo really just losing these engagements to poor MiG timing strikes. Oh no, Jarman tries to evac from the tunnel, but and gets the snipe.
Oh,
but,
there he goes. Once again, a little too late with the firewall. Still killing the Jarman's not bad, but that Dragon tank can now be captured. Actually, the mine's still got one quad.
Ends up being a pretty worth engagement for Fargoo. I think that's the majority of the quads going down. There's only a few of them left inside the tunnel network. That forward one's very low, though the other one gets completed. It's also going to be available.
Yeah, Dragon tank went down to...
Fargoo now in a much better defensive position with these supply trucks, but they're now actually having to go right. He has such a good hold over the left, but all of the supplies that were close to him ran out. Now has to push forward even further if he wants to take the few remaining ones on the left-hand side of the center.
I do like the Gatling tank, Gatling cannon here. It means the demo Jarman can't sneak through.
And demo bikes get denied as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So.
Though I wonder if you put Jarman on a bike, you could go up the cliff and then evac into the base.
Could do that, yeah.
Okay, that seems like a pretty lackluster carpet bomb. Oil derrick is still on the field.
I wonder if that was a misclick.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, was
I
it?
mean,
Because it wasn't timed with a big push.
it was timed with the dragon tank. Maybe the plan was just to deny the pushes, and then the dragon tank firewalls the second tunnel, and then
Oh,
the
I
dragon
guess
tank
the
goes for
oil,
the oil
yeah.
derrick. But yeah, it just seems like a little bit too complicated and pretty easy for Sexiee to deny. I mean, it's like, as you saw, there was only one demo bike that denied the whole plan.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem here for Fargoo is he spent a fair bit of money on these MiGs, and they just haven't done anything. Demo
The
Rebel Ambush
Demo
didn't
Rebel
do
Ambush.
much there. No, he just
Fargoo
GG's.
GGs,
Wow,
yeah.
he's probably out of money because he
That
didn't
was
have any
mixed.
hackers or anything.
You are
Maybe he should have
victorious.
gone for Inferno Cannons to try to siege that left supply.
I think the MiGs were fine if the strikes were better timed.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
there were firestorms during those engagements, some of them would have ended much better, and Fargoo would have got something out of them. Instead, it was just even. He was taking all these even engagements. Yeah.
Yeah, there were even Steven engagements, not like wreck your face, Craig. Yeah, that's what you want. Either way, game number 2 here. USA laser for Fargoo.
The USA vanilla for Sexiee.
Bro, I don't see this the
Oh, the
score.
Archon Hawk scoreboard
Yeah.
getting written up. So yeah. Look, I'll do it. Good pickup, I suppose, Callum. So yeah, Fargoo versus Sexiee.
Well, we may see some good pickups here as we are in a USA mirror. Chinook drops, definitely an option. Fortunately, there's no USA Air Force, so it's going to be a lot more even for these players. Does benefit the laser slightly just because of those cheaper Avengers. It's kind of sad, really, that the whole sub-faction is reduced to, well, they have slightly cheaper Avengers.
You know, like
Okay.
Laser just used to be my favorite purely because of Laser Patriots. I love those things.
It's true. As a 14-year-old, Laser Patriots are pretty sick. Now, okay, this Dozer is out in the open. No pickup there. Gets the Dozer snipe. That's a nice one. This Dozer's in a great position. Will be very hard to snipe that one, and he can just move around.
Yeah, and there's a V here too.
Yeah, laser lock's not going to be an option. Goes for the Chinook. Range
get
is in
that too.
position, but he's taking his time. As they do. Gets one though. So, I mean, it actually made the difference though.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Fargoo is going unharassed.
And is on double supply.
However, he doesn't have a war factory.
No, yeah. That's
Oh, he's going to
that's
lose
the
that
cost.
Dozer.
Has to deny this V. So this V is the one danger. Everything else is fine.
Keep moving the Dozer back. Dozer,
Dozer,
you're not
run.
safe yet.
Fargoo knows.
Yeah, he's probably going to just suicide, like just get the Humvee and back out, or rather get the Dozer and back out. No, he's
Nice. Okay.
yeah. The missile defender went down. I'm surprised he didn't just suicide that, get an evac. He would have killed it for sure.
That was a good deny. Fargoo, that's kind of the danger point of not going War Factory early. It's the first V that comes out that can just muck with you. If you deny that, then it's not too bad.
Oh, nice, denying this all cap too, because Sexy's going for the all cap there, because he's only on one supply, so he needs to have that all cap.
Yeah. So one of them gets successfully completed. Fargoo currently on the better economy, and the War Factory is done. Man, if this isn't, I was gonna say that's another V going down.
Maybe he should just blow up the oil derrick, because it's kind of low. No, it doesn't have enough units there.
And the barrels were already used, so can't use them to finish taking it out.
So no capture upgrade for Fargoo. Double oil now. Ooh, going for the firebase.
Yeah, our economy's now about even. Range is probably just to deny the capture on the firebase more than anything else, or the artillery platform. So, we'll instead just run into a couple of V's, but still good knowledge.
Okay, evac comes out, but it may not matter. Oh no, does get a good laser lock off, because actually it was a full Humvee too, so he gets both of those Humvees
Nice.
in response.
Pretty worthwhile trade for Fargoo. Still behind on V's, I would say, given his War Factory was a little bit late.
Now there's the Humvees from Fargoo.
Do we have the second supply up now for Sexiee? Did you decide to go for
Yep.
that one? Yep. Cool. Fantastic. That gets finished. Relatively even economic games that we're heading towards as the order goes down.
Tow missile's already completed. See if Fargoo can get this oil derrick. Taking some damage from that garrison. That's going to make it much harder to fight.
Yes.
No, oh, there was an evac there. Even, he's still taking damage from that building. Oh. Well, this game's looking pretty tense. USA mirrors are always very dicey.
It's been a very, very close back and forth. See, like, slight timing advantages coming in for both of these players.
Nice.
Yes. Sneaky missile defender hidden in the trees.
I'm just thinking of that meme, you know, where there's that big black guy standing behind the tree. Except with a giant missile launcher.
Big Shaq, isn't it? Big Shaq behind a tree.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he like a rapper or something?
Nah, it's Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player. But yeah,
Oh.
Big Shaq is a rapper. But yeah. So yeah, I understand your confusion. Yes. I
Not-
just
not that
decided
I'm
to call
well-versed.
Shaquille O'Neal Big Shaq. So yeah, without realizing that Big Shaq is actually a rapper.
Right. So I just out popular cultured you.
Well, I mean, sure. Can you name the song by Big Shaq?
No.
No. Okay, right.
Should have
cool.
quit while I was ahead.
Yeah. You would have won the title
Well,
if you could name the song.
what
by
is
Big
the
Shaq,
song,
so,
though? Just-
huh? Man's not hot, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 plus, wait, what is it?
Yeah. 2 plus 2
Two
is
is
4.
4 plus
Minus
1.
1, that's 3.
Yeah, quick maths.
Quick maths.
That song's so stupid.
It's clearly the top song in all of Grime. 10 out of 10.
Anyway.
First V vs V engagement.
Yeah, this time with an ambo.
Yeah, Fargoo is well ahead here, but I'm pretty sure there are more Vs from Sexiee that just aren't with this blob.
Yeah, there they are. One of them gets caught.
Yeah, it's a freebie. Sexiee pays for not
Freebie
being
or
properly grouped
freebie?
up.
Anyway, RD platform is being built, the fire base, that is.
Nice evac. Oh, if you can get some nice laser locks off here. These Vs are really caught.
It doesn't... There we go. The first laser lock was a little bit greedy in that he went for the forward Humvee, not the ones to the side.
These missile defenders are so far out of position.
Yeah,
That all those missile defenders can get caught out. Like the Vs can just run over them. Really surprised Fargoo isn't taking this engagement. That's such a weird play. I feel like Fargoo could have won that.
firebase finishes. Maybe that's what he was worried about.
Yeah.
No sign of... Oh, there it is. There's a strat center being built.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Sexiee doesn't have... Oh, no. It's that timing.
Yeah, the timing is insane. Yeah, it pretty much just reset. Yeah.
It's going to get that pilot back to...
All right. So Search and Destroy is going to come online like pretty much at the same time. I think it depends on like who thinks they're gonna, because at the moment probably both players think they're gonna have Search and Destroy online first, right? But they're actually gonna have it at the same time. So this engagement could be crucial.
Fighting near the firebase, perhaps not a good idea, but he does get a great trade there without entering the firebase's attack range. A lot of missile defenders here.
Fargoo also is gonna scout the strat center of Sexiee.
Yeah,
He knows that that's gonna be online soon.
Or
Has he
sniping the
gonna
barracks would be really nice.
Yeah, that could be good. Oh, cut off these Vs.
Oops. One of the Vs gets caught. Good laser lock guy in the back as well. Oh, even got the Chinooks. Man, he's got the tow missiles. Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy completes for both players. It's going to make the Chinooks even more risky. Go for the supplies. There we go. Goes for the barracks. That's fine.
Nice. Yeah, both of these, that'll be pretty good. I mean, I think there's a float of missile defenders currently, but it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. He's a little bit late with the retarget. And now there's too many Humvees here for
This
Sexiee.
is a collapse. This is a collapse. They're trying to snipe the Vs. Run, Fargoo.
Okay, he gets out in time, actually, and he gets one Humvee for his troubles. So, didn't get the barracks, unfortunately, but that's fine. Denied the Chinooks mining for a long time, so that positioning was still great there for Fargo. Also gets a third supply during that and throwing down a firebase. So perhaps Sexiee can push in for a huge attack here, but other than that, Fargo's looking in an excellent position.
Yeah, this is solid. I love the defensive fire bases, even chucking a couple of missile defenders inside of those. It's not going to get online, though. Excellent push from Sexiee. Just decided to check the third supply, and we'll find the fire base just in time. Fargoo not reacting. Gets the dozer and another V. It's great.
That's his only dozer, the one that has
Zero health.
0.00 infinity health left. Fargo has a bit of money here. Needs to make sure he's able to spend all of his extra cash.
Yeah, going for the command center now would just be worth. He needs to spend the float somehow.
Also has to think about that oil derrick. Still ticking over for Sexiee.
Hasn't even considered looking for the deny with these Vs. They've been consistently pushing on the right-hand side.
Nice little attempt there with the tow missiles, but it wasn't enough to actually get those Chinooks down. The Firebase is great against all these missile defenders. They can't just walk up to the Chinooks to laser lock them. They have to really play from this angle.
Still just tow missiles, but there are so many missile defenders on the ground here. For Sexiee, the laser locks are free. Also in Firebase range, a much worse engagement. So there's the spend of the float. I mean, at this point, Sexie's got to assume that Fargoo has a command center online, so it's not really going to be worth pushing that dozer. In reality, Fargoo doesn't have the command center.
Detected.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, son.
How did he see that? Oh, that dozer is so low.
That's so dead. Dude, if Burton goes for the dozer,
Yeah, he should just gun down the dozer.
he doesn't know that's the right play, but
Oh,
that
it was the spy drone
obviously
from the
right
Humvee
play.
that got him. Wow. Gets a Firebase. That wasn't very good, was it? And he just sells it anyway.
Yeah. That was an odd play. What's Burton what's the dozer building, by the way? What's it going
The
for?
CC.
Oh, it is the CC, right. It just looks super weird from that angle.
It's not the most flattering side, is it? It looks a bit
Yeah.
fat from that side.
Look, yeah, I wouldn't photograph a command center from there, so.
Needs a bit of an Instagram filter.
Yeah.
This is a large Humvee army, and the Chinooks being denied now for Fargo. I love how there's just a missile defender there, ready to laser lock if there's any forward Chinooks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's solid prep from Fargoo. Pretty much finds us free snipe, should Sexiee decide to go from some long distance mining. Command center's done, so Fargoo is going to be safe in terms of losing his dozer, so it's good to see.
Putting another Firebase 2 in a good spot. Also has the bunker still garrisoned. Okay, there's an A10 strike. Just a single A10.
Yeah.
So what does he get with that?
Power plan? Does it matter?
Firebase?
Base
Yeah,
and
Firebase in a dozer.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do much else with a single A10, so I guess worth, but
Was that an A10 that got the power plant?
might have been.
Well, there's a lot of tow missiles. You're gonna get double Chinooks for his trouble. Humvee's pulled back. Gonna have to sell off the supply as well.
It's not going to finish in time. The supply gets denied, as well as double Chinook.
Yeah.
Excellent punish from Sexiee. Fargoo's V's really out of position.
Had to expect that with all of his Humvees back at base.
And didn't pull another dozer out to replace the Firebase that he lost initially on that third supply, so...
I wish I could see the cooldowns, because he may have used the scan to see that. Well, like the strat center,
Yeah.
the whatever that global reveal is called.
Intelligence,
Okay, big
yeah.
Humvee trade. Spy drone was deployed.
Is that a strat to blow tow missiles?
Yeah, and even missile defender
Yeah.
rockets went through.
Because it's like its entire wave of tow missiles. That
Yeah.
seems like a strat. I've never seen that before, but I'm guessing that's a strat.
Well, I hear a Burton. Oh, that would have, yeah, Burton got the power plant. That's what it was. Now he's also got the war factory too.
Burton's down now, and the barracks is going to be denied from the front from Fargoo. Really nice positioning. Burton gives Sexiee to run around, and he loses all that forward production. Fargoo should just run from this engagement. He doesn't want to take it.
Yeah, and when you
Barely wins, but
when
he's
you-
so far ahead.
when your opponent has no production, you don't want to fight. You want to just sit back and remax. Now, that being said, the Alderac went down too, so I don't know if that was Burton or if that was an A10.
I think, yeah, could be either, actually. It wasn't the V's, but...
This is a really good spy drone because it sees with the Chinooks when they go forward.
Yeah.
Fargo now should be pretty good.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
he
the
would be
strat
if he
center's
was
still up,
90.
search and destroy is available. If his Chinook wasn't on Smoko, he'd be in a good
You don't
spot.
have the goods. You're just sitting there idle on the job, mate.
Got the goods.
So this supply has been mined out. The same should be said for here too, just about to be.
Sexiee having no choice but to just restart his production. Like, can't tech switch at this point. It's got to be another War Factory barracks.
Good vision too, just has ranges all around the map.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Another spy drone goes down, so that I'm pretty sure that would have seen the restart on production. This would be pretty good timing for Fargoo. Pulling a couple more Vs forward, I think Wasn't really a remax from Fargoo, but just use the time to get better vision and fix Chinooks. At least fix most of his Chinooks. Get another barrack snipe, that would be pretty crucial. Any engagement Fargoo can force is now going to be good for him, because like Sexie's got to take a bad one or risk losing production.
Yep. Once again, he can deny the mining, and these Chinooks are wounded, or at least that one is. The Humvee army is looking larger for Sexiee. Can't go for the Chinooks. Good micro, gets the wounded one back.
Okay, that was well better from Sexiee.
Oh, these garrisons are doing so much damage. They are full.
Oh, Fargoo didn't know. Oh, these Vs are down. Sexiee needs to push this one, like 100%. Fargoo is so low on Vs.
Fargoo didn't know that Scotty and me are in these buildings of missile defenders. Well, the supply drop zone is there delivering late game economy. No supply drones for Fargoo.
Supply drone. Do you just invent a new USA unit?
What did I say?
Hell yes, supply drones. I'm liking the sound of this.
Supply drop zone, sorry.
Ah, supply center shut center stays up. The A10s are going to be denied.
Oh, did he? It looked like he sold that.
Is that like the world's quickest sell?
That should be pretty cool though. If like Humvees, rather than building spy drones or the repair drones, you build a supply drone and it just gives you free money.
Yeah. Or like whenever you move the Vs past supplies, they just nab off and like grab some supplies and bring them back again.
Because I feel like Humvees also aren't balanced enough. So giving them more utility would be really nice.
100% agree.
There's too many Humvees here for Sexiee.
Yeah, the army's too big.
And the Chinooks are looking to have an all-you-can-eat buffet of tow missiles.
Yeah. Sexiee happy to supply. Pathfinder's also got revealed here, so Sexiee knows about those. It knows that evacs won't be super useful, so it's just looking for pure V engagements. This is a really good play.
Well, Fargoo just lost the Humvee edge.
Yeah.
GG.
Man, Fargoo had that game too. It's just, just didn't see the garrison on the left-hand side because they had 10 missile defenders inside it or some ridiculous amount. They lost like 3 more Vs than he needed to in that engagement, and that was just enough for Sexiee to push through. So.
Yeah, he may have saw them and just assumed there was a single missile defender.
Yeah,
that's pretty common. It's like, oh, just a single MD, you know, that's fine. I can deal with that. And then just kidding, there's actually a whole bunch of them. Game number 3. This time, we're on Barren Badlands. Fargoo at the left is going to be our GLA Vanilla.
Sexiee on the right-hand side as our China Vanilla.
Yeah, that's weird. China Vanilla has an icon, and then USA and GLA Vanilla don't. Inconsistent.
Yeah, right. There just wasn't the money for that in the budget.
Dude, it probably was. It's probably like the EA execs were like, man, we got to release the game. And the devs were like, nah, man, we can't. It's not ready yet. We haven't given the GLA Command Center an icon. And they're like, nah, man.
Just release the
Just
game,
ship
man.
it. We only have 5 months to make this expansion.
Hopefully that comes out in the balance and quality of life patch. The next one by EA.
Oh, yeah, the one that's coming out pretty soon, right?
Yeah, the one that's coming out pretty soon. Yeah.
Dude, they recently announced that all the CNC games are now like Xbox backwards compatible. So now you can play Kane's Wrath on your Xbox One with the 360 people. It's like, cool, man. That's awesome. What about our servers?
Seemed like a good use of time. So.
Because I'm guessing the console servers weren't GameSpy.
Yeah.
They were probably some Microsoft thing.
I would assume. Alright. So if this is anything but a GAT, this terrorist is going to sneak through.
That terrorist was idle there. It would have been great if he went forwards to camp that. Okay, he's going to get at least 1 truck.
Dragon tank as well. So even the terrorist could deny this one.
Maybe the dozer.
There's double terrorist here. If Fargoo plays this right.
Oh, didn't really split.
Force fire! Force fire! Oh, okay, nice. Wait, what? Oh no, the miss micro. Did he force fire the wrong one as well at the same time? Maybe by accident? That was weird. Anyway, I guess 1 truck, so I guess that's okay.
Okay, Dragon Tank can take out this tunnel.
Mm.
There was also a Dragon Tank here. It must have died to the technical.
We'll collect some scrap.
Whoa, that's a really ballsy tunnel. It's quite far forward.
Hopefully that gets cancelled.
Good deny of this worker too will prevent the tunnel from being established at the north, delaying the oil cap.
Smart. Okay, cool. Scorpion finds one snipe onto a dragon tank, so it's a worthwhile trade.
Yeah, I like the Scorpions, given how many Dragon Tanks and Gats there's been.
Yeah. It's a good play.
Also, because he's vanilla, you got to expect him to just continue building those.
And if Fargoo doesn't cancel that tunnel network, I'm going to be pretty sad because he has so much time to do it.
Well, not a lot of tunnels. Ooh, gets the dozer. Nice tech RPG.
The other one's in the north as well. Not sure if Fargoo knows about it.
Nice
Okay.
defense.
Yeah, it's good. There's only the single scrap technicals. That one gets taken
He's
down.
going to deny the worker again. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we have the balance technical.
Yep.
Firewall a little late. Almost gets it.
That was close. We pop back inside this northern tunnel network. Oh man, this... I guess it doesn't really matter. The technical can just run if the tunnel network doesn't come up in time. Yeah, running's the best play here.
So he may put the worker in the bunker to keep it alive, which will force the Gatling to stay there for ages.
Yeah.
Because as we saw previously, Gatling tanks not good versus buildings, though he will get the worker, so that's okay.
Fargoo not on top of the micro in that situation.
Just looking for another worker down here, so really good aggressive play by Sexiee. The tunnel networks really isn't established in a way that you want it to be as GLA.
The check is actually a little bit mistimed though, unfortunately. Fargoo is sending a worker to that southern, the right side tunnel network.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Hopefully the Gat comes back there. Actually, that's a pretty good play.
nice.
Oh, nice. Finds the collapse and technical. I was going to say, pushing with that technical was the right play because it pulls Sexie's attention, lets you get that southern tunnel network, but shouldn't have lost it. Should have just showed it and then backed it off. Sexiee finds a nice collapse though. We've got a third supply started here from Sexiee. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yep, both players having a third supply. It is pretty safe, just because that third supply is the same attack path as your second supply, so you don't have to defend an extra location. That one finally finishes. This one is built it a bit further back, cuts his losses.
Yeah. Pretty sure outside of, maybe just outside of vision range of the listening outpost as well, so it can be good.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's a listening outpost, not a map hack outpost, so not able to see that tunnel. China map hack faction. General.
Would be better than vanilla, bro. Like, I'd be keen to play it.
So here's this idea for my faction, China map hack general.
Okay, tell me a story.
So from your command center, you can call down spy drones, and then you get like a radar scan that you can use every 60 seconds. And then when you build your propaganda center, you get this ability that allows you to see all buildings on the map for a short duration.
Sounds pretty good. Do like the spy drones last a set amount of time and then expire, or?
No, they last forever, and
Ah.
there's more as well. So all of your tanks, you can build spy drones on them.
And they reveal, I take it they don't reveal
No,
stealth
they reveal
then?
stealth, yeah,
They
yeah.
also reveal stealth,
And then they
right.
soak up like rocket damage too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I like it.
Wow, this is a really good play. Gets one mig, almost gets that dozer.
Small push here from Sexiee. Certainly enough to look for tunnel network denies. Fargoo's going to have to respond. I'm not sure what he has to respond with though. Probably quad RPG, which is okay against that composition. The MiGs are going to make it a little bit tougher if a third one gets up. That's really nice denies onto the tunnel networks. Probably the safest MiG play that you can go for.
Double oil cap. Gatling tank perhaps is too late here.
Yeah, can't get the
Whoop.
pathing in time.
Might have been okay if it wasn't for that Scorpion rocket.
Fargoo, now with a pretty good hold of those oil derricks, doesn't really have to defend his central tunnel networks. It's okay if they go down. Fargoo has such an economic lead.
See, that was better because the quads were firing at the Dragon tank. Now that MiG strike seems pretty unnecessary though. just because the ground army would have got it anyway. Just wastes the time to reload. Not that
And
it
a
really
push from the
matters.
right hand side by Fargoo. He's looking for the airfield.
Oh wow, there's 2 airfields. Would have, if there was only 1 airfield, he would have got a lot. Still, there's 1 RPG on the ground.
Yeah. Can probably get a couple of MiGs here.
There was a terrorist that took out those units
Yeah.
too. That was pretty good.
It wasn't obvious by the way that Sexiee was playing with those MiGs that there were actually 2 airfields. We didn't see a massive MiG strike at any point. It was like, I'm pretty sure Fargoo would have only seen a max of 4 MiGs. So that was the right play. He just
Nice.
didn't know.
Gets the TNT off.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll YOLO the trucks now, get that TNT detonation. Yeah, goes for the tank hunter instead.
Yeah. Still has a bit of time. Could get over there, but heroically ends himself. That's the best play. Running a TNT unit into trucks. So.
One doesn't get the worker.
RPG falls.
So
Sexie's defending really well, but remember that Fargoo has the economic advantage.
Yeah, he has a lot of tunnels now too. He has them not necessarily everywhere, but where he has them, they're very dense and they're well defended. Stinger sites being built as well. So these MiGs are going to have to be a little more careful with how they engage. Getting another fantastic engagement though. Again, the quads were already firing at the ground units.
Nice to see Fargoo, like, mid-series fixing his MiG micro.
Yeah, now there's only a couple of quads that you can just pick them off one by one. Dragon tanks also.
They're going to deny any reinforcements, so this army is eventually going to be cut off. Pretty sure another MiG strike should be available soon as well, especially if a couple more of these squads go down. Where are the MiGs? There's so many MiGs, Fargoo, come on.
Well, the Toxin Tractor's doing some nice work.
Okay, MiG strike onto the RPGs.
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay, not bad. But still nothing onto the RPGs.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay, well that's not bad. At this point, we must see black markets going down. Yeah, black markets, barricades. So those MiGs, they've got good snipes, but they haven't been enough, just given the black market and the oil derricks.
Or I haven't been active enough in looking for tunnel networks either.
This is still pretty undefended too. Getting a bunker might be a good idea.
Yeah. It's pretty close to the airfields.
Yeah, this is going to be harder. The quads are also backing away.
Nice.
None of them got taken out though.
MiG armor's kept the MiGs really safe. Plus, like, the black napalm was so early that some of these snipes are working where they wouldn't previously.
Nice. He actually targets that quad manually. A good quad push here.
It's a good push down the south. Should be able to get this power plant. Really hard for the MiGs to engage this one.
A mine drop.
Yeah, General's Power's available. It's weird. This is the first General's Power
Another
used.
quad sneaks through. Doesn't matter though. Gets taken out.
Alright, okay, so another quad falls, but now the quads are free. They can actually push forward here before the MiGs reload. They're gonna move. They don't move.
The power plant. Yeah, they could have got a good engagement there because
Yeah.
all of the MiGs fired at once.
I think Fargoo's just macroing. He doesn't really care about this engagement. He's still so far ahead in economy, I don't think it really matters. There's the ID strike too. ID strike's gonna deny some workers.
He's just sending tanks one by one. Whoa, blows off the carpet bomb. There we go. The MiGs finally take out those units.
Firestorm. Tunnel network's also gonna get denied here.
He's attacking 2 fronts at once. Now, MiGs are starting to fall. The left side is crumbling, and it's very far away from his production. I guess there's actually a factory here, so that's not too bad.
All the MiGs survive that strike.
Oh, the firestorm? No, it doesn't get the worker.
It's pretty close though. Fargoo is playing this is like a masterpiece of keeping Sexiee busy.
Yeah.
That's all these quads are doing. It's like Fargoo is so far ahead. I mean, eventually he's gonna run out of supplies. I think behind this he probably has like 4 black markets.
Oh, rebel ambush. I don't think it did much though.
No.
I mean, he may blow up his
He's
own
trying to get a
airfield.
firewall on the.
Oh, that would
on
be
the
so sick if
airfields.
he did.
Yeah. So it's not going to be enough, but that would have been a sick play.
It was actually... Wow, that's a good
That's a
firestorm.
strike.
Oh, no firestorm though, Rip. Oh, well, I guess a few quads anyway. Yeah, that one's a little late. It was actually a pretty big rebel ambush too, so he spent a few points in that.
He needed enough of them to actually snipe down MiGs on the airfield. They do okay damage, but it's not great, so... Yeah.
Uh-oh. Didn't quite split the MiGs up properly. Big army here. Battle buses, quads, scorpions. Just needs to make sure the quads are split up.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as there's 2 armies of them, should be okay.
Oh, he's firewalling his own truck.
Okay, this should be fine. I don't think the MiGs can really engage this one. It's going to be tough for them to.
Yeah, see, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is it's going to be real hard. Oh, the MiGs are getting slaughtered here. Okay, that's a good pullback.
Yeah,
and
just
Sexiee
GG's.
GG's. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, that was a tough game. The MiGs just didn't do enough. You know, just too much economy, too much black markets. If he was able to just continuously deny the oil and then just snipe them at some point, maybe he would have been okay there. But just that late game GLA was too good, and the combined pressure was amazing from Fargoo. So
Fargoo's MiG micro was a lot better that game.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. It's pretty bold, like mid-series. Yeah, I appreciate that. To kind of switch when you've had a really, really bad game with MiGs, it's like, you almost want to skip them because just if you're not microing MiGs well that day, it kind of makes it hard because the micro is so important. And Fargoo's MiG micro was way better. It's just he just couldn't deal with the timing on that double oil derrick. If the MiGs had been up and he'd actually been active with the MiGs in terms of looking for tunnel network snipes and rolling that into pressure onto the oil derricks, he could have been okay. But yeah, GG.
It's a good map for the MiGs too. It's quite big, so you have a lot of room for the airfields. But that'll wrap up part 1 of the World Series Grand Final. We'll return with part 2 and probably part 3 and hopefully not part 4. But this is like 50 minutes already, and only 3 games in, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more 0 Hour content if you haven't done so already. And if you do want to support our 0 Hour content, you can do so on Patreon. Thanks.
Thank you.